I didn't plan it that way at all, but while looking through my list of plans for the month of April, I realized that everything on here has a little bit of something that is familiar, but also a little bit of something that is new. Hi, I'm Izzy, and if you're new here, on this channel, I just love to talk about all things sewing. This could be sewing techniques, fit, and style. And in today's video, we are going to talk through my April plans. Like I said in the intro, there's a bit of a weird theme going on with these in that there's a little bit of, scary newness to some of them based in something that is familiar and that I'm feeling pretty confident about. So I think the month of April is going to be a pretty interesting sewing month for me. All right, so my first priority for the month of April will be to sew up my Think Pink fabric, which arrived while I was in London. So I've since obviously opened it, I've washed the fabric, I even cut the fabric and started sewing it, but it is not quite finished yet, so I'm counting it as a plan for April. Now, I don't want to give up anything because the video for my Think Pink project is going to come out later this month, not very long from now, if I remember correctly. But I'm making a new pattern, something I've never made before, but from a pattern company I know well and that I love and that I know will fit me. So yeah, something new, something old, kind of cool. So that's going to be project number one. And again, the video is going to come out at some point during the month of April. If you don't want to miss anything, make sure you click on that subscribe button, and yeah, you'll be notified as soon as it comes out. Next up, I want to make myself a blouse because April is Sew April Blouse Month. I think that's the hashtag. Now, I don't play on Instagram very much. I mean, if you go on my profile on there, you'll know that it's been quite a while since I last posted something. I just don't like the new algorithms on there. I get fed a bunch of ads. It's so hard to find the people I want to find or find the patterns I want to see. Like I used to use Instagram for pattern research, basically. So I would enter in the hashtag and it would give me a whole bunch of pictures or reels of people who made the pattern, and then I could decide, do I want to make this? It doesn't quite work that way anymore. It feels as though everybody on Instagram is trying to sell you something, and that's a little bit frustrating. So, anywho, rant over. I do want to make myself a blouse. I will try to remember to post it to Instagram and tag all the right people and use all the right hashtag. But the bottom line is I just wanted this blouse, and April sounded like a good month in which to do it. So I've been wanting to remake the Vernon shirt by Cashmerette for a long time. I have a number of them. I've lost count at this point of the number of Vernon shirts I have in my wardrobe. Each one of them looks a little bit different, which is kind of cool because very difficult to tell that this is all the same pattern. This time though, I want to turn the Vernon shirt into the Vernon blouse by adding some different sleeves onto it. So I'm still going to do the regular collar, I'm going to do the regular button placket, but the sleeves I'm going to use are from the Swanton blouse by Cashmerette Club, and they are the short puffy sleeves, and I think that's going to be such a cute version of the Vernon shirt. The fabric I'm going to use is this gorgeous rayon. Now, I bought this from Guthrie and Ghani at Stitch Festival in March. I have 2 meters of this, and it's going to be plenty to make a Vernon, and I think it's going to be amazing for spring and summer, probably into the fall with a layer on top. Sorry. Yeah, super excited about this make. Also very, very excited that I'm going to get to sew up this fabric so soon after purchasing it, basically. So this is going to get turned into a Vernon shirt slash blouse with the swanton blouse, short puffy sleeves. And that's going to lead into what I'm hoping is going to be a really fun series on the channel about how you can make your patterns work a little harder for you or take them a little bit further. So trying to see if I can mash different sleeves from different patterns, sometimes even different pattern companies, onto the bodice of the Vernon. So basically showing you how once you've gotten a bodice, whether that's a shirt or a top, but once you've gotten a bodice to fit you just the way you want it to fit you, how do you then mix things up a bit, make things a little more interesting without having to buy a new pattern or having to make a ton of adjustments by simply, yeah, using different sleeves on it. So I'm hoping that's going to work out, and that's something that you'd be interested in. So be on the lookout for those videos, hopefully coming later this month and into the month of May. So that is project number 2. Project number 3 is the perfect example of something new and scary and something I'm already familiar with. I want to make the Pattern Emporium brand new trouser pattern that came out just a couple weeks ago, and it is called the Making Moves trousers or Making Moves pants. Now this is a elasticated waist trouser, but with a subtle barrel leg shape. You know, the barrel leg trend has been around for what feels like forever now. It doesn't seem like it's going to go away. It's always scared me a little bit because the only pattern I've ever tried with that shape were the bob pants by Stylark, and I hated them on me. Like, hated them on me. I'm thinking it had a lot to do with the fit because I didn't get a great fit with them. If I fiddled with that pattern, I think I would be able to get it to fit me really, really well. But the bobs are really, it's a really pronounced barrel leg shape. And I'm not sure I'm ready to go all out on that barrel thing just yet. So I'm thinking the Making Moves pants is just the right amount of barrel for me. Also, a lot of the structure of your fabric is going to dictate how sharp, I guess, the shape is or the barrel is. And to ease myself into that shape, once again, I've decided to use a linen viscose fabric. I got this from Core Fabrics just a few days ago, actually. And there's a reason for this yellow. And I have a video coming out that'll talk to you about this yellow. It's not a great color for me, although I'm looking at myself in the camera viewfinder and it's actually not bad. But I didn't think it would really flatter me at all, so I figured using it for pants would be perfect. There's a lot of drape in this fabric, so I think the pants will be more flowy than very structured in terms of their shape. So this linen viscose is going to get turned into the Making Moves pants by Pattern Emporium. I know what adjustments to make to Pattern Emporium pants patterns now, so they fit me really, really well. And yeah, I'm pretty confident I'm going to make it work. However, before I cut into this gorgeous fabric, I will make a muslin, a non-wearable muslin, just to double check the fit and especially the length, because with the barrel leg trend, I find the length or where your pants hit you is really, really important, because if the hem of your pants kind of like puddle at your feet, you lose that beautiful shape and they don't look quite as trendy or polished as they're meant to, I think. So I really want to make sure that the trousers end just above the top of my foot, so that if I'm wearing a cute sandal or a ballerina slipper or that kind of thing, you'll be able to tell the beautiful shape, even if it's subtle shape of the pant. Anywho, I'm hoping all of that made sense. So this is gonna be the project number 3. Project number 4 is going to be a 2-for-1, and that's going to be Marianne's project for the month of April. Last summer, I made Marianne a carry top by Blackbird Patterns. I think that's what they're called. And although she loved it and has been wearing it, it's a little bit small. Like the shoulder seam is way in. There's drag lines, so it is a little bit small on her. It's not just a question of widening the shoulders. So I'm going to go up a size, like reprint the pattern, go up a size, and make her a couple of carry tops. The first top, I don't even have the fabric with me. It's a black solid jersey. Nothing super fun or interesting about that, but something she will wear a ton, and she's the one who actually got the fabric for that. So yeah, that's all her. And then I found this really fun viscose jersey. It's a nice, it's not super lightweight, but it's pretty lightweight viscose jersey in my stash. I'm pretty sure this came from Christine when she destashed some of her fabric when we met up in Carolina, in Charlotte, for Frogtails. So I'm going to use this. Now I have a ton of this fabric and I'll need less than a meter to make the carry for Marianne. So I'm thinking I'm going to make myself a Concord tee from the leftover fabric. I'm actually wearing a Concord tee, a white one today, and putting it on reminded me how much I love that t-shirt. So as I'm cutting the carry for Marianne, I'm going to cut a Concord for me. I didn't really list this as a plan for myself in April, just because it's probably going to take me less than an hour to sew it up. But while I have the fabric out and on the cutting table, I figured I might as well cut something for me at the same time. So that's going to be project number 4, 5, 6. Or yeah, project number 4, but like 3 t-shirts in one project. And finally, I will have my Fabric Wheel of Fate project to sew. So I did last month's projects. That's all done. I've taken pictures, and the only thing left now is to actually film the video for you all. That's going to come out in April. But at the end of that video, I'm going to spin the wheel again and let it choose a fabric that I'm then going to sew up in April, because I really don't want these to linger. So as soon as the spin is done, I want to get started working on sewing up the fabric it picks. So there you go, 5 projects really to be done in April. There is the Easter weekend in April, and I will have the Friday and the Monday before and after Easter off. And I will have a few days off also in the middle of the month. So I'm pretty confident I can get all of these things sewn up, and a lot of them are actually gonna then generate a video for the channel. So yeah, for me that's amazing. That's how I love to plan my videos. I make my list of things I want to sew, list of things I need, and from there decide, okay, how can I make something interesting for you all from this one make? And in April it worked out perfectly. So there you go. All right, so there you go. Those are my plans for April. I would love to know what your plans are. Leave them in the comments below, or let me know which one of my plans you are most excited to see all done. Yeah, at the end of the month, because I will have a wrap up like I always do at the end of April. Thank you so very much for watching. please give the video a like on your way out. And if you'd like to stick around, you can watch this video right here, which was my kickoff video for the Fabric Wheel of Fate. And this is where you'll see all 6 fabrics the wheel is going to pick from. All right, thanks again, and I will see you soon.